Hey, what's going on? We're at Rhinos today. We're going to train some arms. We're going to keep things a little different today. I'm going to go high volume with a lot of intensifiers, I think. I'm training arms twice this week, so today is going to be more of a high volume day. I'm going to try to keep her close to the 20 rep range for most of this stuff. And then the next arm day, which will be probably in 5 days. Let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 4 to 5 days will be my normal stuff, the heavier 10 to 15 rep range kind type of training. So today we're going to film high volume arms, and I don't think I'll be talking too much. And I'm just going to knock out a video here, put her up. So let's get warmed up. I'm going to give her a break, and then we're going to go up a little bit more just to get those reps down, stay in the 20 rep range mark. All right, so I took it up a little bit. We're going to do the same thing. Hopefully it'll bring the reps down and still keep around the 20. If we're around the 20 rep range, that's where the weight's going to stay for the next set. And that'll be my working set, so to speak, in this rep range. Oh, perfect. That hurt like a bitch. So yeah, perfect. A little bit more than 20 reps on that one. We'll do it one more time probably. And then move on to the next thing, which is, I don't know yet. It'll be a surprise for both of us. I did a pretty high volume workout on the weekend at a different gym. I met up with a buddy, and I was already done all my training for the week. So going into this, my brain was like, okay, we're gonna do legs for the second time. Well, buddy didn't want to do legs, he wanted to do back. And I'm like, okay. So I agreed to doing a double back day, which you can never have too much back. But I trained back the day before. And I trained a heavy fucking back day. And so Friday was the heavy back day I trained. Then Saturday when I went out to Warman to train, we did his workout, which was another back one. But he did it this style. He wanted a lot of volume. He doesn't train all the time with a shit ton of weight. Saying that, we're still moving pretty decent weight. It just with high reps. And lots of fucking sets or exercises. Like I think we did 5 exercises for back, each with intensifiers, and we were 25 reps plus. Okay, my back is so fucked, and you should never train back or any muscle group back to back. Like, it needed a break. Definitely you should take a break. I knew that. It was, what the fuck, right? I was thinking it was going to be a, whatever, just a fun workout. You know, I got nothing to lose. I've already done everything. I might as well fucking do another back workout. No, so then we threw biceps in with it, which I never do that either. And we kept everything in like I remember doing seated, I think it was seated dumbbell curls, and we were doing 50 reps. I mean, when you're not used to doing it, it's great to do once in a while just to shock the body. But when you're not used to doing that, it fucking kicks the shit out of you. When you're used to doing like 10 to 15 reps max on everything, depending on what you're doing all the time, with intensifiers, of course. Going from that rep range to 50 reps, it's a different beast. Like, so I like it. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate it more. I definitely won't for my bigger muscle groups like chest and back, shoulders. I like to train that the way I like to train it. But here and there, like I'm doing today, I might do more high volume shit just to shake it up. I won't do it every week or whatever, but maybe once a month like today. So we'll see. It definitely is a different feeling. Sometimes you need to wake your body up, and that's what this is for. It does a good job. Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's good. That was got a little rattled about halfway through that set. There's people at my door. I can't wait. I'm getting all my windows blacked out over the Christmas break. I need more privacy in here. It's getting pretty crazy. There's people looking in the windows 24 hours a day, especially at nighttime when I'm training late to the night and it's dark. It's like a fishbowl. People are just like, it's pretty awkward. It's pretty awkward. And being a private gym, I want my clients to have privacy. So, and even, you know, I get so many walk-ins and shit. It can be a bit of a pain in the ass. So we get all the windows covered up and I won't be distracted like I just was. Anywho, we're gonna move on to, all right, we're gonna move on to some seated curls. I like seated just because it keeps you more in control without the swing. We're gonna do hammers. So seated, that is a terrible camera view. Whatever, we'll fix it later. So straight up and down. Oh, I like it. Hammers I like and I hate. I find with me, when they start to fatigue, it's more likely to go to my shoulders a bit more. Don't ask why. I know why, but I mean, it's just, not everybody gets that. For me, it happens as soon as I'm starting to burn. So I really got to slow my repetitions down for me to really isolate the biceps on these guys. So we're gonna do that again. We did what, 21 reps there. So we'll do that again. I'm gonna leave the weight where it's at and then change this camera view around because it looks ridiculous. Ooh. That's good. Oh man. We'll do that again. One more set. We're gonna do a back off with it. So I'll do another 20 some reps on here, probably 20, 21. It seems like we're getting to, and then we're gonna back it off and do a drop. Go from there. So take a break and do one more of these bad boys. All right. Gonna finish these up with a hammer drop set. Oh, fuck. Oh. Ouch. All right. Keep on rolling. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Holy moly. Fun. Let me tell you. There's nothing more sick than a bicep pump. Why? All right. Let's set up. What we're going to do next is a different variation of skull crusher on the Smith machine. This is shit I don't normally do when I'm training outside of here. I use barbells and shit like that. Here is just a different vibe for me. I could try new things, get a handle on different things, feeling of how things move and that sort of thing. I guess I could do it when I'm training outside of here as well, but I like to stick to just fucking going in and hammering on shit, and then staying consistent for the most part when I'm not in here. So here's where I get to do research pretty much. So we're gonna set this up and then go from there. Okay, so we're going to do some skull crushers, like I said, on the Smith machine. It works really well. It just takes time to get the feel for this guy and get your arms positioned, because you're pretty much locked into a position, unlike when you're doing it with a barbell or dumbbells, where you can kind of move your arms back or forward to get the positioning you need. On here, you either got to get it right from the get-go or stop and readjust your bench. And it feels awkward at first because your arms are so locked in and the way it moves. But it is a good one. I saw Hunter Labrada do this all the time, and I thought, well, what the fuck? It's got to be good. And I sat down and tried it. The first time, I'm like, this is stupid. And I did it a second time, and I was like, not bad. So it takes a little bit, so don't give up on it. It is good when you get the feel for it. To this day, I'm not even sure if I've got the 100% feel for it, but I think this is like the third time I've done it, but I like it. You definitely can feel it in your triceps. It's just hard to get away from when you're doing it with a barbell, like a free weight, just because how easy it is to position yourself better. So I'm Let's give her a shot here and see if we're good. We'll have to come down a bit. Narrow grip, down, bend, and up. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh, God. Ah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that worked. Oh, I won't even be changing that weight. Normally I do about 45, like a plate. But for that reps, if I'm going to be in the 20s, we're going to be down to about here. Maybe this the next set will get easier. We'll see, but that's good. That's exactly where I want it to be. Felt good. Like I said, it's a good exercise. Give her a try. If you can. Let's take a break. I need some freaking water. All right, let's do it again. See how it goes. I like the way it feels. It's gonna be a tough one to get 20, I think. Not gonna lie. It feels like a bitch. But it's a good feel. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, fuck. You! Oh, that was awesome. 15 was a bitch to get to. Anything over that was a bonus. Oh, God. Good times. Good times. We're going to do one more straight set. Go back off. And then we're going to do some standing cable curls. And that'll probably be it for high volume arm day until the next arm day. Which maybe I should film that to show you the diff. Smart. Maybe I will do that. I'm watching wellness competitors work out, and I've noticed the habit. There seems to be a pattern. Abductors and hip thrusts, which I understand. But I don't see them squatting too much or hack squatting. Once in a blue moon you'll see it. Lots of hamstring shit too. I get it, but I'm just wondering where the big compound movements are. Lots of isolation, which is good. I find it interesting, that's all. And band work, like lots of band work, which you'd think, I understand bands, but I mean, when you're at that level and you're just doing band shit for, with no real resistance, to me, I think it's more of a waste of time. I'd rather hammer weights into the legs and train with bands. Like if you're going to go up abductors and do band abductors versus machine abductors, it's not even a question in my mind, but I don't know. These are just things I noticed. Plus, it's a bonus to watch them. They're a different breed, those big bottom girls. Anywho, let's get back to work. Uh-oh, my hat just wrecked. All right, should we do 10? Oh. I was just joking. Fuck. God. 10 was hard. I went to 15, 16. But 10, I was like, fuck. I've only done a 10. Oh, that was good. So I was pretty much close to being done at 10. And then I added 5 to 6 more on. Ah! And that's how you want to do it. It's always going past that point till failure, especially on your working sets. All right, let's take a break. We're gonna move on to cables. Do some biceps. This one's gonna make me puke. I might even get, I don't know if they work good on mine. I'm gonna see if I can put on my fat grips, or whatever they're called, for this one. And we'll go from there. But I don't know if they're gonna work on my handles, so we'll find out shortly if they're gonna work. All right, so I got the fat grips on these handles, okay? This is the fat grip. I'll show you. So you put these on. Normally I use them on Preacher Curls machines and stuff like that to take a smaller handle and make them fatter, of course. These are great for biceps. I don't like using them for, like I've seen people use them for benching and on bars for, I'm not a fan of that. I like it for biceps. It really fucking works on grip strength, wrist strength, forearm strength. You really feel more shit engaged, and forearms and shit like that engaged. But I also feel the contractions more when I'm curling, especially when I'm doing preachers. It makes a big difference. I don't know why, but like you can see, I can't even get my hand around it. So you're pretty much curling with an open hand. Not an open hand, but you know, your hand's not right around something. So until you use one of these, they're great. I bought them a while ago. I've tried them on different things. I don't use them, I haven't used them for a while. But again, they're great to pull out once in a while. Throw them on for biceps and give them a go. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some cable curls. Oh, oh, maybe did 26. I'm gonna take the weight up a little bit. We'll do it again. The other thing with these things, the reason why I haven't used them at the gym for a while is because it dawned on me when I was just curling there that they have grips that I don't have to use them. They already come wide like that, so I just attach those. So they're good to have, though, anyway, in case your gym doesn't have those big fat grips there, or handles that are fat. I think I just busted a fucking hamstring machine. But yeah, good to change. Just change. Throw things in, man. Don't try to rewrite the fucking training book, but throw little things in to keep your body shocked and surprised and different feel. But there's no reason to rewrite things and start doing these from your fucking butt or something, your knees, thinking this is a new fucking scientific way of training. Trust me, there isn't. So everything you do is good. Alrighty, we're doing another set. Ooh, I'm expecting more equipment today, so every time I see a truck come riding by, I'm like, ooh, could it be here? But I should know better. They're never here in the mornings. They're gonna come at 4 or 5 at night, so I don't think I've ever had a piece of equipment dropped off before noon. So, and that will be the last piece of equipment for 2024. And then 2025 will start adding more very quickly. God damn. Whoo! That's good. That's real good. Alright, we're due. Another set. This high volume day is done. By the way, I don't know how many I just did. I think I did 15. I think. So, starting to lose it. 15 is still high volume to me. So, I might have done more. I'm not really too fucking sure. Alright, we're going to finish this up. Get this done. I got an hour of desk work to do. All my programs went to shit for I don't know how many clients I have. Lots and lots and lots and lots. Things were just fucked yesterday. Programs weren't saving, they weren't fucking moving from computer to iPad. It was a fucking shit show. Got it figured out this morning, so I just gotta take some of the glitches out yet because of me trying to restructure some programs, and it's a shit show. So I got an hour of that ahead, and then fucking eight hours of clients from noon to 8. And life's fucking crazy. So I always say to people, man, no matter how hard life is or shit's hitting the fan, the best place to be is the gym. I know it's hard to get your head around that sometimes. It'd be like, get yourself fucking boots on and get out the door. But I swear by it. I know a lot of people talk about it and talk about, well, I gotta be in the gym, and most people skip it, man. Life gets hard, they skip it. This is the first thing people skip. So when life gets hard, get your ass into the gym, right? Get in there, get training, work that steam off, try to clear your head a bit, and you'll feel better. You'll feel better. I'm not saying that's what's happening with me. I'm just saying I hear this so often that people are like, soon as life gets tough and they blow shit up or blow it out, or whatever the case may be, I can't go to the gym. I'm too. They just make excuses, and they sit at home and feel sorry for themselves even more, in a way. Not feel sorry, but look for more excuses why they shouldn't be there. I don't know. I just hear too much sometimes, and you know, I try to keep my mouth shut and bite my tongue, but it's like, no, if you were actually in the gym, you'd feel better. And some people need it. Like, I know I do. Some people need to be in there. And if you're not in there, then you get fucking thrown off too, right? So, one thing also, don't let anybody else dictate your gym time. Don't let them dictate your training. Don't let them dictate anything. That's your fucking time. So. Ay, la, la. We're done. That's high volume arm day. You might be like, well, you only did 4 movements. Yeah, sometimes that's all you need, guys. Trust me. Trust me. Good. So, what did we do? Tricep push down, straight bar. Very high. Everything's high volume. Seated curls with a drop set. High volume. Skull crushers, Smith machine. High-ish volume. And bicep curls with the fat grips. High volume. Pretty much all. I didn't do too many intensifiers. Just one. And when you're, to me, you know, we're this high volume, the intensifiers are kind of, in my opinion, not as needed because the burn is so great. But I mean, you can still do them. I like to do them for more high, less volume shit. So, I mean, there's a trillion ways to skin a cat. So, find what you want to do. Be happy with it. Train fucking hard.